Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, depending on which time it is that you're looking this video. Good day is the best way to put it. Let's just talk about generally weddings. Weddings, young people getting married, divorces. We're not really like talking on by I'm not giving out the law as to instructions to be followed. No, we are in a conversation here once more. I'm a person of open conversations. I prefer good understanding. So let's look at let's start off with um, okay. When people get married, uh, people are happy in the beginning. The important thing is the couples, the two individuals. It's priority, line number one. That's the headline. And then comes the children. Should they have children? Should they not have children? Yeah, that's the beginning of life. Should they have children? Now, wherever the partners may be, the previous partners of the kids, I don't think that should play any role within this getting married couple. It's about them, these two, the headlines, and the children. The children must be involved, of course. In many times, people don't involve the children. It's family. It's family. It's not extended family. It's immediate family. But my request here is not really uh, about giving those explanations. Let's look at let's look at yeah. Let's look at the divorce rate that is so extremely alarming. If when the divorce rate is alarming, I don't know why we are not concerned about allowing these youngsters to get married. I think we should now get a limit, prohibition. Some of the strings must be pulled. I know a lot of people may disagree, but if this is reality. This is reality. You let them get married now, 2 years, 3 years, it's history. Okay, my main thing here is about, especially as the men and the women, especially the second marriages. The first marriages, yeah, let them go through all those rivers and climb the mountains. It's happening. Uh, but now you have offsprings, children are there. And eventually you divorce, whatever reason. Second marriages, especially the men, we, the men. Second marriages are always younger women, very much inexperienced. Or sometimes it can be a well experienced women with their children already. Now you get married to her while you have your children there. These children become your priority of the ones you found with a woman. They suddenly become your priority. You neglect your children. Now comes the inheritance problem. Let me not get there yet. Let me not get there. About these children and getting married, the young women, my request, and it's not only my request, it's a national request. A lot of families are complaining, they are crying, but the same people who are crying are the same people who are doing the things. Now let us, on behalf of those who cannot speak, or on behalf of those already speaking also, let us just make it louder. The second, especially second, third marriages, even the first ones sometimes. Uh, my ladies, women, the message is for you, especially for you. The men are also involved here to listen and to reconsider. The thing is, when you are married, it's fine. You wanted to get married, it's fine. But now, remembering, knowing that this man has a family, whether he was married or not, but there are children. There's a family, brothers and sisters, and all that. There is a family. Not that they should come and rule in your marriage. Your family must also not come and rule in your marriage. But when this man happen to die, he leaves this life. He becomes lifeless. He leaves this world. There is a tendency of women. It is a show off kind of a thing that is going on. That now the burial must, she must show off power. I said so. So let's say now the man is the man and the whole family themselves are from Khobalas. This man happened to meet this woman from, let's say, Ochiwarongo, or let's say Rundu. Yeah, let's take a bit far there. Rundu, uh, Ruakana, Luderitz, Karasberg. You see now, this man is from Khobalas. He got married to you as a second wife, or second marriage, I would say. There are children, whether they are young, whether they are grown up, there are children. There is a tendency of women trying to show off that I am from Luderitz, I am from Ruakana or Pu. So my husband is going to be buried where I'm coming from. It's my husband. I make the decision. Why do people have to come in and say things? Women, fellow people, just be considerate. Why that far? You yourself, you're not even there at that place. You are not even there. You are in another town. It may be Venduk, it may be Ochiwarongo. Where you are not even there where you say he must be buried. Or if you are there, okay, maybe fine, but you don't have children or you have one child. Why don't we just have a mutual understanding, good understanding, make an agreement, don't show off power, allow the family to be involved, and just do the burial where the man is coming from. Make it easy. It's for yourself, it's for the family. Everybody is involved 50-50. Unless the will describes it otherwise. But this is a cry out. This is a cry out to the whole nation. Women, women, women. Why do we have this problem with you people? These children never went to Ruagana. Now it will be difficult for them to go there just visiting their father's grave. And you, since you are younger, you get married. There's a possibility that you may get married again. Now, what must happen there? Just imagine. That husband, now you pass on before your husband, and what is he going to say? Now, let us break this chain, fellow people. Let us break this chain of power showing off. Let us just have family burials where the person is from, or where the majority of the family is. Preferably where the children are. But homestead is always the best, where the person is from. Okay, I can be like from Khubabes. I lived in Ochiwarongo. All my children are from there. I get married, I divorce. I get married to a woman from Katima. But we live in Ochiwarongo. Or we live in Venduk. Or Ketmanso. We moved. Now, when I pass on, it's really, really unreasonable for me to be buried in Katima. It's very unreasonable. Why are women doing this? The rest of my family never went to Katima. Maybe me and you, we went there several times with one or two of the kids. One time with the kids. But me and you, we go a lot of times. Does not mean I must be buried there because you are from there. Because now you are married, you are the decision. Be relevant. Just be relevant. We are just asking for consideration. Be considerate, be relevant. This is the request. This is a cry out. Why should there be a push and pull on where the man should be buried? Make it easy. Let him be buried where he's from. I know several incidents of this cross zigzag kind of confusion where these things are happening, but please let us break this chain. Let us break this chain. The person is from Okakarara. He married, not Okakarara, Omaruru. Married a woman from, let's say, Riobot. He passed on. The woman decided that, yes, my husband must be buried in Riobot. This person got married again. This woman. And she passed on before her next husband. She was buried in the north. There, somewhere in Vamboland. It's so irrelevant. And this man can get married again for somebody from Lutheran. Can we break this chain? We are just pleading to the women. This is a serious cry out. This is a serious cry out. Okay. Yeah, I hope we are going to consider this. Please, please, please. This is serious. Let us make things relevant. You can see the world, the life is going worse. It's going out of hand. Do not add to it. Be positive. Do something positive. Respond positive to the people. This world, we are just temporarily here. You see these bubbles as they are moving here in front of us. We are just like that, moving. We are just temporarily on this earth, coming from baby age to the older age, passing by, having a chance to prove yourself how good you can be. Do you qualify to be in heaven? Or you are adding yourself, you are just adding yourself toward hell. Okay, then the other thing, yeah, I think it's the inheritance thing. You know, you see, this is power show off. Power show off. Okay, let me address the men first here. As men, we are the cause of this confusion where inheritance becomes a push and pull over the table. So I would suggest, if you happen to get married for the second time, settle with your family. Settle. Share your belongings already. Because now when you get married here, this, your new spouse, your partner, your wife, will be immediately entitled to a 50% of your belongings. And then when you die, I understand that an additional 25% is coming on. We need to verify that. If that is true, because I've been checking before I came here to speak. I checked. I made my homework, but it's a lot of reading. It's a lot of reading. But and then the children will be left with the other 25%. And if that is the case, man, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. You are neglecting your children. There are those men who are deliberately neglecting their children, telling them, you will get nothing from me. It's your child. It's this world, this world. What creatures have we become? How do you, in your children, how do you prefer one child more than the other? Your children, even if they are 10 or 20. Whether the other one has so much qualified, is a director, where the other one is unemployed, they are your children. You know that 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock are not in the same place. And it's not the same time. Life is always changing. 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. What is at 12 right now, that's on the top, it can go down back to the bottom, to 6. It is 6 o'clock. And what was there at 6 can rise up to be at 12. So, now if you play like this, like, I prefer this one because it's more advanced than your children, you are making this kind of selection. So what if 12 goes to 6 and 6 goes to 12? Are you also going to change like that? And suddenly, like this one above the other one. What kind of a parent are you? What kind of a human being are you? Inheritance has become a push and pull over the table. So let these things be sorted. It's just, we are pleading to people. Look at these things. Before you get married, people get married and regret. Why do people get divorced? That is the first thing we have to look at before allowing the next ones to get married. Now you just get married. Yeah, you want to get married. Yes, get married. Okay, the Bible says that. But the Bible does not exclude discipline the people. The, at- People are going these courses like counseling, what. I don't know what they are doing there in that counseling. Because the same people who went for counseling several times, they looked so exemplary. This is the matching couple, are the ones who are going to kill each other to avoid these divorce kind of things. Okay, in that case, let us just end it. Stupidity, insanity. So it's not a joke when it is said that get delivered, be delivered, get delivered as you get married or before you get married. Because those spiritual demons are going to affect this marriage. You realize that people can stay for 10 years not getting married, happily married. They have their up and downs, but they manage 10 years. Let them just get married. Sometimes they cannot even make 1 year. It's because spiritually you are married. And people don't talk about these things. We must learn to discuss amongst ourselves. I'm getting these dreams. A man is coming to sleep with me. A woman is coming to sleep with me. It means you are spiritually married. Once you put the ring there in your finger, the reality, the ring, physical, trouble starts there. Trouble starts there. Sometimes even you see people quarreling the same day of their marriage. Same day. They want to slaughter each other. It was never there. It's that ring. So people, it is a serious thing. Get delivered. Seriously, not these mushrooming churches, just mushrooming pastors, kind of mushrooming deliverance, play games. No, seriously, to be delivered. So, if it is your first time to get married, you have to divorce first also. Because you spiritually, you don't know you are married. Those who are coming in dreams to you, these things you don't keep secret. You must talk. You must tell the people. You must go to church. Attend church services. Get delivered. Going to church is not only during funerals and weddings. I don't want to be a preacher. I can be. I don't want to be a preacher now. This is just a plea for our women, especially this burial thing for the men, the push and pull. Please, we are pleading. I'm pleading to you. Be relevant. Be understanding. Involve the family. I know people say, okay, I'm involving them, but I make the decision way. The rest you can do. No. No. Why are you showing off? Why do you have to show off? Show off power. This is my request. This is my request on behalf of many, 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 many. It's a cry, it's a big cry out. Okay, so far, thank you. I hope you are listening. You are going to be considerate. Yes, thank you. I have an additional request. Additional request also. I almost forgot. Uh, we know that we have a problem in marriages where family involved, the parents involved, the mothers, especially the mothers, they involve in these young people's marriages. It is worse where we expect actually ex-women, ex-wives to involve. If those people, the mother of the children, can respect and excuse herself and stay out, why would the mother be in the cooking pot? And people like, these things are destroying marriages. The same family that are building the marriage is the same family that are destroying the marriage. By involving too much decision making in the family, in the couple family, in the house there where they live, decision making, overruling them, demanding, being very much demanding. You that is that it's so funny how these people cannot come to their senses and stop what they are doing, because it's wrong. It's so much wrong. Let the people be. Does not mean that they are not coming to you for advice. They can come for you for advice, ask you this, ask you this, and for you is just to respond. Not like, now I'm carrying myself there, I'm going to stay there, I have to see what is happening here and correct it. No, 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 no. Coming to visit, overstaying. Not only the mother-in-law, the father-in-law, but those relatives, brothers and sisters, disrespecting the other spouse. It's a problem. Why are people doing this? Now, if you limit them, then you get these words like you're high class. It's better. It's better. It's better that way. Let them talk. Because if you don't do that, they run over you. They still talk. They still talk like, I know, you just go there and what we say will happen. Let family involvement in marriages also be limited. Hey, 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 hey. It's too much. It's too much. You hear now, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Let's stop those things. Let's just stop it. Okay? I hope my input here will make a difference in many people's lives, to come to people, just to come to their senses. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. And please be considerate. Considerate. Please be relevant. Relevant towards the children. Be fair with inheritance. Share them equally as need to be. Otherwise, You are putting a bad spell on your life. You may enjoy it now and say it's nice, 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 nice. Ah, tomorrow, just tomorrow, is another day. Then it goes bad, and who do you want to blame? Thank you very much. I hope it makes a positive difference that people listen to this and realize that they have to come to their senses. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's be together. Let's be together. Do not set the couple on fire. You see now, we have to. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I hope this input will make a difference, positive difference to the communities out there. Thank you.